Ho, hoo, ho, 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 ho. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. It's been like 3 or 4 days since I've done a Gungeon. I actually got a little bit ahead on my old, whatchamacallit. And, I thought I'd take a breather and, you know, work 8 shifts in 2 days or whatever. I worked a bunch this week. And it was good. You know, it wasn't like the busiest we've ever been. So it was kind of... It was above average in terms of money made or whatever, but it was kind of... Hey, it's Sam, what is up? What's up, Sam? How you doing? And you hopped in like moments after I started the stream. I didn't even go onto the stream notifications page and notificate the stream. What are you gonna eat? A hot diggity dog. I had a oh man, I had a black bean burger today. How much is one of these? One of these is 10, right? Yeah, we'll definitely get 10 of those, or we'll definitely get at least one of those by the end of this floor. Oh, you got follower notifications. That's smart. I always turn this off because I guess I follow too many channels. And I'm one of those old guys who doesn't like to get, I don't like notifications. I don't know why. Like, I know the point of them is to inform me of the things that I'm interested in, but I still feel like it has the same weight as a full-fledged phone call. This is a crazy floor. And I don't like getting full-fledged phone calls, you know? It kind of like... I'd rather... If I could only make phone calls and never receive them, unless it was, like, of utmost importance, then I would be, like, in an ideal sitch. I'm gonna do something that I probably shouldn't, and I'm probably going to regret. But since we got another key, I'm gonna go ahead and give one of those. Just one. Every single time I go back and recharge, it turns out to be this guy. The only character where it matters gets this particular boss more often than any other character. It's so weird. She's the only character who has an active item that is actually an attack-based active item, and not just a treasure chest-based active item. And I always get the, this old shit. It's okay, she's still really fucking strong in that fight. So many keys, holy hell. That's insane. We'll actually use this now. Oh yeah, we got 2 free chests. Yikes! Okay, didn't have to use a key on it. I don't know if this is stronger or less strong. What is the synergy with this? With the wank with the wank 1 version of it? Both those chests were disappointing. But I think the chamber gun also gets ammo back or something. There we go. Some lively action. That is weird though. It has a synergy, but like when I reload at full, it doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Oh my god, this floor. I don't want the ring of mimic friendship. I do want that though. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try to do a little better on the rest of this floor. I wish I had hadn't taken that damage. But this is a stacked as fuck floor. I'd like to find the secret room if possible. That's a good one. Already checked here. Oh, I didn't do that great of a job checking. Dang. What a fucking floor. What a floor. Sunglasses, so +2 coolness. We're still taking a key with us. We got 5 that we can give. We can actually give 7. And get 140. Because I don't mind going on longer. And I don't know. How many I should give on the YV shrine. Let me look up the YV shrine. Let's look up the specifics instead of just jumping into it. Shrines. Cost 10 the first time, then increases by 10 per use. Each time the player fires a weapon, there's a chance to fire 2 to 4 times with no extra ammo cost. Each use linearly increases the chance to activate by 3.7. That's insane. Wow. So it's a linear increase. So we get 3 of these. That'll be a 10% chance. More than 10%. That's the last I'll do. We did 4. So 4 times 3.7 is what? Alexa, what's 4 times 3.7? 14.8. Duh. And I'm going to be a little, just a little bit stupid and make back that last 40 I took, so I'm over 100. And then I'm going to have to play, boy, I'm going to have to play really well. We only have 5 hits, which is not bad, but I did get hit like 4 times in that one trap room that one time. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's use this a little bit. This poison gun. There's a lot of enemies that are poison proof on this floor, but they're not. So yeah, 14.8% chance of YV effect. It's not bad. Jesus Christ. I don't really know percentages that well, but it seems like that's a good amount of likelihood. Alright, just go with that. I do want to keep this gun for the Abbey. Hopefully we can get some ammo to go into it for that point in time, because damn, I really didn't want to get hit. I really don't want to get hit in general. Ooh, shit, dude. Let's see. It's not under shrines. What would it be under? Witches. It's just under witches. Squinty, Beaky, and Hunchy, also known as the witches, are NPCs in Kingdom Dungeon. They allow player to change a gun for a different gun and 2 curse. The new gun will either be the same quality or 1 quality higher. So I'm going to do something a little cowardly, and I'm going to go back there after the end of this floor. Just because I want to avoid curse for a little bit, as chumpy as that is. I know it's not the most badass tough guy thing to do, but I do have a streak on the line, and I haven't played for a couple days, which means I'm likely to make a bunch of dumb mistakes. I like actually really want to see hearts drop. God damn. So we can get some good shit. Just if 1 heart drops, I'm gonna feel really good about this. If a half heart drops, I'll feel really good. Or a piece of armor. But until then, I feel kind of stupidly nervous. And if a heart doesn't drop by the end of this floor, fuck. Heart doesn't drop by the end of this floor, I'm going to buy a heart. Or if I get the freaking... Not exactly what we're looking for right now. I'm like nervous right now. I'm nervous like I'm holding the old crest. Because there are 2 very similar rooms that both have a second wave with these guys. I don't regret any of the decisions that I made, but I'm so fucking nervous about a few trap rooms. I guess if I get a trap room, that's when I'll buy the heart. Because you can just leave a trap room. 4 levels of YB, 14.8. Dang. He's probably not going to win to the boss. Okay. We'll do that later. After we buy a heart. That's the exact trap room I wanted to abandon. We really gotta decide on the right course of action. I know I'm just like talking about this because I am making myself very nervous. I've gone down to 2 health before, but I think not ever after just talking about like how risky that would be. I feel like I made it worse for myself. Now, if he drops some hearts, we're good. Sailing's smooth and regular. And he usually drops some hearts, but we still want to be as on top of everything as possible in the Mian time. Oh. Flawless victory. What was that? Alright, we're good. Everything's set. So now we gotta decide on how much curse we want to take. 2.5 would be 4.5? Oh, that's totally fine. But big boy, so we'd be at 5.5 if we got the bracket key. I wonder if they'll take that. Like, I'd rather have like almost any other weapon than this one. Yeah, they won't take it. So curse is it. Now, do we want flight, which is like always useful? Or bracket key, which is sometimes useful. Bracket key would only put us at 4.5. No, bracket key would put us at 5.5. This would put us at... Let's just do flight. So we're at 4.5. Okay. That's good shit. And that floor was very worth it. I really hope we can make it. Turn this in, because this floor is going really great. We already have a good weapon for the rat fight, or for the old king fight. So many waves. Crestfaller is just... It's just a weaker weapon than it seems like. I can't decide if I should actually try to use something else in the offhand. That's actually useful. Or if I should just try to keep using the Crestfaller exclusively. Crestfaller plus Pup, really good combo, but you know. Oh, just let me turn in the fucking thing. Dang, dude. Kill him. Why aren't you killing my dog? Oof, a little scary. Man, I'm gonna hide behind corners until this is done. This is the whole reason for this. Iron Maidens are the whole reason for keeping the dueling laser equipped in the second shot slot. Get him. Thank you. That guy looks like a silver bullet. Which is a synergy, or an item. I guess it's kind of a synergy. No, it's not a synergy. It just has its own effect. What am I, stupid? Yeah, I didn't think this would be the right one. I think we need to go through here and see what he offers. Without taking damage, okay. As long as it's not like, don't dodge roll or use this world's most terrible weapon. Yeah, so this would have wrapped us around and forced us to go through the room before we had the chance. Things are going smooth and slow and smooth and great, but mostly smooth. This is like the longest time I've ever, without metronome or Polaris, used just a single gun. Polaris. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, we did it. We're off to the racists. And we'll actually use this one this time. Especially if it's that fucking snake. It's not. Can't poison me. Really hoping for a lot more YV firing. There we go. Nice and smooth and great. Good and smooth. Oh wait, that's something I meant to do. To drop this by a bit. Because I boosted it, and I think 80 is too much, so we'll go to 70. Let's see if that's a little better. Not so overwhelming when there's a ton of game noise. Wow. That's definitely a freaking mimic, which is cool, because we'll get something else. But the Yari launcher is pretty fucking good in and of itself, and on and about itself. Oh my god, and Lichy trigger finger. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's another mimic. No? Regurgular shotgun. What does that synergize with? Is that purple? We got an accuracy bonus. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. And I better than average shotgun. Should I buy a key? I don't think I want to do the rat this fight, so I'm not going to. But man, all we need is some sort of multiplication of our fire. We need better shooties. Oh, that accuracy bonus is sick nasty. Plus the YV, oh my good god lord. Did I give up a heart or something? Why does it seem like I have less health? I mean, I'm not concerned about it because Obviously this is going incredibly well, but... The witches don't take health, do they? Very bizarre. Yeah, the witches and the YV, neither of those take health. Jesus, so much revenue. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant to use. And that's an incredible boss weapon as well. Shot grub is one that I like, but it's not like a Netchitcherry? Netchitcherry Perseus. Not Netchitcherry. Dang. I just was not looking over there. Oh well. Been a nice little break from taking damage. Where breaks gotta end sometimes. With the YV shrine. That's gonna be so fucking useful. Oh, you know what? What else? With the YV shrine, I think we'll be able to refill shots in the HLB. The Herpy Blurster. Get him. Get him, pup. Yes, blanks are so useful in this one. It's not even a fucking gun. Oh! Alright, now let's check. Do I have any water guns? No. No kind of goop guns. That was a little close, actually. Alright, let's just fucking do it. Start off with this one. Shit, do not get caught in the fucking doorway. I've had that happen too many times in the past. Which is like 3 times total, but still, it's too many. I really wish this freaking dog was useful at all during this fight, but he's a good boy. Dang. Oh, was that a double hit? Alright, well, we didn't YV. I probably should have Yari'd earlier. We might have gotten to the point where we didn't even need YV. This gun sucks. That thing's not a mimic, but... I like that when it gets that, it's like it couldn't possibly be a synergy. I'm gonna use this up in... Well, no. I'll use it up on the next floor. Where's my thing? Where's my super suit? Where's my super suit? I'm not super talkative this run because I think I had a weird close situation. And now that things are starting to feel a little under control, I can talk about stuff. There's a... Well, I wanted to talk about Parasite, but I guess everyone's probably talking about that movie, or has already talked it all out. Yeah, who cares? I mean, I don't have anything to... You know, I don't have like a conflicting viewership or whatever. It's not like people are getting their conversations elsewhere and then comparing to their conversations here. But Parasite won the Best Picture. And, okay, so now I gotta water again. And I think that's fucking incredible because for two reasons. One, I really like the movie, and two, I think The Artist is the only other foreign language movie to have won an Academy Award for Best Picture. And I think that this is a much better movie than The Artist. I also think Bong Joon-ho is an incredible director, and it's really nice to see an incredible director get accolades. Somebody that I've been kind of following for a while that's like finally getting some time in the sun, you know? And I think that's great. It's like, there have been a lot of movies that I feel, I don't know, I think the Oscars are not really that important to me or to most people. It's kind of a boring occasion, and it's kind of like, it's this whole thing where people feel like they have to build movies towards, with the express intention of being like, you know, the term Oscar bait or whatever. Like, when you can go out and make a movie specifically to be an Oscar movie. And this one didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like in any way this was chasing the style or substance of an Oscar movie. It actually seemed like a really, like, specifically class-focused movie with a dichotomy between the rich and the poor and the desperation of one versus the complete ease of the other, the expectations that the rich have versus the I don't know, the actions that the poor have to take just to make ends meet. And it's great, and I think that, like, I think a lot of people are really feeling that divide. The middle class has become this, like, this thing that existed, you know, in the late 80s and 90s. There was more of a middle class. There was this, like, wow, this space that was kind of commingled between wealth and lack of wealth. And it doesn't quite exist anymore. I think the divide is so much bigger now. And I think it's because when the middle class existed, there also became this kind of exponential growth curve thing going on, where certain people put their money behind certain things, and it blew up. The internet and automation and stuff really made it possible for people to put, oh god dang, oh cool, really put their money into, so it's one above green, into investments and using bots and algorithms and things like that to have their money just, you know, multiply. And those that didn't or weren't educated or fortunate enough to had no chance. And you know, the rich just acquired more. It's kind of like I was talking to Moses earlier today about, you know, he's looking for a house, and he's saying like the one of the big struggles of looking for a house out here, especially in Seattle, is like, so Amazon's coming, and Amazon is going to put X number of you know, they have certain number of houses that they need to buy for their living quarters for their staff or whatever, and they're just going to buy up, like there was somebody looking to buy 50 houses in the next 12 weeks or whatever. And so this is someone with like a huge amount of just like throwaway money that's just going to make it that much harder for people with just enough to turn their just enough into a purchase, because they can always offer more and just like buy out a subdivision or whatever, buy out an area. And 20 years ago, it was all about the average person buying a house. It was, you know, they cost the houses he's looking for in the $450,000 range, like $450,000, 4,500. That'd be ridiculous. But like, you know, I remember when my mom was looking for places when I was younger. There were houses. Oh my God, we're getting the utility belt right now, and that synergizes with the M1 multi-tool. I mean, it synergizes to make the M1 multi-tool. Can't do it. But yeah, it's just an unfortunate and difficult situation where the wealthy have so much power, so much unobstructed power that they don't necessarily have to try to accumulate more wealth. Like, they just can, and here I am talking about class struggles again, but like, that was, you know, that was what the movie was about, so it's not my fault this time. Whew, that's scary. Oh man. Ugh! What the fuck? He's still taking damage from the dog, I think. You son of a shit. God. Scary as hell. Anyway. So now, one above green. Are any of these? None of these are mimics? Weird. Oh, let's go see what he's got. He's still got 2 keys for sale. This is a free one, not even locked. We got ourselves another boss weapon. And a room clear for the time being. And no thank you. That's a neat gun. I'm gonna teleport again just before because ooh, well, it's a synergy at least. Let's teleport here, do this. Because I know there's a chance that brown chests repeat themselves, and I don't know exactly what you have to do to make them not repeat. But I feel like teleporting, opening another chest. Hey, welcome back. How's that? How are those raw men? Hmm? How delicious are those raw men? Are they so good? Man, I have 8 freaking things. This is a crazy, mixed up, crazy run. I'm going to use the rest of my explosions from the Grenade Launcher. I think I'm not going to... I was thinking of doing a second Gungeon run after this one, but I feel like the quality of this one is way too high. Oh, nice. There's a couple ramen places around here that do a lot of interesting protein choices. Whoa! Ugh! You got an emote to thank. There. I got some sort of love peeker. That was weird. 2 years old, holy shit. That's ridiculous. That's insane to me and doesn't make no dang sense at all. Get him, pup. Oh, I'll get him, don't worry. Eee. That's insane, though. I didn't feel like I've even been affiliated for 2 years. I thought I got affiliated in like April of one of those years. Dang. I was just thinking about how long it's been since I took damage. I hadn't taken damage since I got the old crest. But I kind of did that one to myself there. Okay, nothing there. We're not necessarily... going to gun force. I just want to check the rest of the rooms before I do anything because I want to have a key opportunity that I have to pass up. You know how I do. Yikes, dude! Man, I don't have a ton in the way of armor and health. I had 8 hearts in the last floor. Airstrike is pretty fucking good. I don't know if it's half of my money good, but... Whoops, didn't need to do that. Oh, we only got 3 left. I should use them all up. Oh, Lord, that was close. I gotta remember, shotguns are incredibly good right now. Sure. I think that fills up everything else. Yeah, we can get both of those keys, but why should we? I mean, we will get both of those keys, but why should we? Right, shotguns are, well, okay. I was gonna say, shotguns are really good right now. And the game didn't allow me to. I feel like, well, I was gonna say I don't have any bullet modifiers, but I do have one bullet modifier, and that's the YV Shrine. But I feel like I don't have any direct bullet modifiers, and I still am doing crazy numbers. Oh, the dog's doing a lot of it. That's probably what... It's probably all the dog. Like 100% completely the dog. Get him, pup. He's not gonna move. Excuse me. Dang, that sucked. Now I'm in like a real tight spot. How in the world am I doing so poorly in terms of health after not being hit for like 4 floors? 3 floors. No, that's not true. I got hit during the Old King. Water? And I've been having a real hard time finding the secret on the 4th floor these days. That's a Nico song called These Days. That's what I'm, that's the connection. I've been out walking. And when I say Nico, I mean, of course, the Velvet Underground with Nico. These days I think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. Did I find the boss? I realized that I had found the boss. Oh, man. I've been having a real hard time against this dumb pig fucker recently. You know what sucks the most about that fucking fight is that I had to use both blinks. I think I'm gonna get the airstrike. I think I'm gonna sell some shit. Get the airstrike and feel good about the transaction. Because I've had too many situations where I can't even freaking use Bumbleays. My favorite type of potato chip. This gun's not bad. And synergy, Silver Flare is a good synergy. So we'll keep it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sell. That. We're gonna sell. The chamber gun has no further purpose. I'm talking about selling this one for ages. And I'm pretty sure I used the grenade launcher as much as I could. Please, please, please do not go. I don't need that pulse cannon, and I wouldn't use it if I had it, which is the sad but truth. Please, please. Dang, I'm down to 150? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and sell the Magnum. Under what circumstance would I use the Magnum? None is the only circumstance. That's 30 more. 180, that's much better. That's much better. We're keeping the water because last time I didn't, and then I got a fucking black market. I sold it when I didn't even need the money. Man, I should have sold the Flash Gordon. Oh, we get YVBs too, don't we? Excuse me. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even think about the YVBs. Dang, that was cool. And he suicided. Nice. That one fully died there? Dang. Neat. Got our health back. I actually have, what, 2 coolness? So, not through the roof, but I might as well. No. Stupid. That blood thing's stupid. Who do they think they are? I almost said, who do they think they is? Dang. Dang. Dang! What's my accuracy here? Red. Oh, this guy's red. The pups and the bees are going to be doing a lot of passive damage, and I love and respect them for it. I wonder if I can get YB boot shots. Yikes. Yes, absolutely. Some of these synergies feel as fucking good as huge damage bonuses, even without being huge damage bonuses, just being slight damage bonuses. Okay. Well, I hoped to have gotten more than 2 of those, but to it tis and to it shall. Boo. Keep using these shit guns. Well, I mean, you know what I mean by that. Right? By this point in our interaction, you know what I mean. Guns that aren't gonna set the world aflambe. Solo. I still love the flare gun. I'm using it on the forge because that's what I do, but it's like a personal favorite. It's not like this gun is 100% bananas amazing on its own. Wait, I already found the secret room. No, maybe. Explosive rounds might be a big, hard, throbbing maybe. But I don't know. It depends on if there's another shot. And honestly, we might have lost our chance at another shot because we got that fucking horse shit there. Who? It's an ungrabbable. Okay. Okay, I've had a lot of runs with a lot of good weapons, but that may have been one of the best clears of that room without, like, using the BSG or something. Everything just smoothly flew into one. Every action smoothly flew into each new action. Come on, dude. How much life do you have? 1,000,000? 0. Okay. I overestimated. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. So Northern Lion was recently talking about movies in '99 and around that era. The turn of the century movies that won people's acclaim and reverence. He brought up specifically American Beauty and Fight Club. And in the '90s, there was this image of middle-class success as being this dreadfully boring, depressing slog, you know? Success was a mask that failure wore or something. You'd given up on the oh man, we got double dodge roll stuff, so dodge roll protection on both sides. There was this idea. Ooh. What? There's support. If player's airstrike, it will now cover a massive area when used. About to fight the last boss. Knew you were about to pop in. Had a nice little pause before. About to fight the dragon. It's good. It's going very, 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 very well. Well, get out of here while I fight this boss.
Oh my god. It's just like threw up on the floor.
I'm gonna fight this boss now.
It's wet.
I love you, baby. Come in.
Yeah, more than bosses.
Anyway, I love that woman. I really do. I would really, really like to get a fucking lead god though. I can use the oh god. Damn, that sucked. Oh boy, the frame rate. Let's get back to where we know where we want to be. Ooh boy. Trying to save this blank, but I will ditch it so fucking fast. If it saved my thing. Oh god. The dodge roll is so fast. Alright, that slowdown almost fucked us up. Slowdown plus dodge roll speed up. Oh! Ooh, ha, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, 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 hoo, ha, ha, hee, oh, I don't know if I want homing bullets. The only thing I would want it for is one particular gun. I'd rather just do that. Wait, was one of those a fucking piece of armor? Yeah. Yes. Yes, in doodly deedly. Oh my god. There's an explosion on that. That's remote. Anyway. Back then, being rich was boring and a sign of you giving up on your dreams. And now that, you know, markets have collapsed a few times, we've seen what a recession feels like. Those things that were givens, or where everyone thought that that was just the way the future was going to be forever, for all eternity. I think I kind of agree with Northern Line's assessment that, like, we're just kind of like, I don't know, we made fools of ourselves. Everyone was like, I don't want to be like my parents. They have a comfortable life. The things that they worked for are now benefiting them. Ugh, fuck them. They suck. And that's how adults, that's how, you know, filmmakers, heavy thinkers were describing the world. It's how people who looked at the human condition and broke it down were saying things were. And it's totally turned. Now we have movies winning Best Picture for talking about how, like, the division between spheres of wealth and influence are just, they're so far that it's like an almost unbridgeable gap. And the only way to put them close to one another is through, like, treachery and deceit. And that ends in tragedy. I don't know, man. Parasite's a fucking killer movie and a good, honest look at where things currently are. Dang. It's worth a gander if you haven't seen it, and I think it's very deserving of this prestigious, very, very Hollywood award. These might both be too slowish. What? 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 Ooh, what? Whoa, what? Whoa. Still doing okay? What? Whoa, whoa, what? Man, that hit him so many times. I think it was toward the explosion what did him in. Wow. Did he explode? No, I know what happened. Sorry, I was dumb. What? And he's still alive? This guy's the survivingest MFer. It's funny to me to think about how humor and stuff has changed then too. Like, there's a time when humor was just being sarcastically detached and apathetic. And I don't think it's necessarily the exact opposite right now. Oh, a little late for that. Baby bucko. Buckaroni. Buckaroo. But I do think that it's like, definitely people aren't looking at jokes through such a like disconnected, cynical air. And I think that time to stand up, huh? Huh? This close to the boss and you're telling me to stand up now? Man, I almost wasted a blink on that secret room, like it would have meant something. Alright, that was good. That was about what I hoped for there. Oh. I would use the shock lightning things, but too much chaos. And I'm too close to failure on this one. Just a second, baby, almost done. What's up? Fuck. Damn it. We should use the rest of this. What's up, baby? What? They're on the bottom right one. Yeah, that was a flawless. Becky peeking over our shoulder the whole time, trying to be quiet, but being as loud as possible in the process. Are you taking a bath? What's the bath gonna do? You're gonna be laying on your shoulder the whole time. Lady takes more baths than a damned baby. That's 298. Let's see if it worked. Yes, 298. We're 2 away. There's a chance we hit that tomorrow. There's a chance we hit it the next day. We hit the 300 in a row. There's also a chance that we lose. That was a fucking incredible run from the first floor. I think the first 4 I got 5 keys and things felt good, and then it just kept getting better. I made some scary decisions, but I think I made those scary decisions in the smartest way possible. Anytime it looked like I was gonna be risky, I decided to be regular instead. I feel good about that.